Hello. Firstly, thank you so much for buying the candle. I hope you get as much enjoyment from it as we did creating it and making it. And actually, it's been a real voyage of discovery doing this. There's been so many things that I just didn't know. I like candles all the time. And then once you start to learn about them, there's all these sort of tips and tricks that you know that I thought I'd share with you here. And the first thing, I guess the moment that you unbox your candle and you receive this beautiful vessel like this and you take the lid off, and you take a deep breath of that most incredible smell. The first thing to do is you don't have to touch the wick when you first light it. That's the perfect length. But as soon as you light your candle, what you need to do is you need to let it burn for about sort of 2 to 4 hours that very first time, because then you get like an even pool of wax across the top. Because sometimes, I don't know whether you've noticed with other candles, when you light them, it sort of hollows through. It's called tunneling. But if you have an even burn, that doesn't happen. Who knew? I know, news to me as well. And then every time you light it thereafter, just make sure that you cut the wick to about sort of 5 millimeters, and then it won't do all that sooting and smoking and all those horrible things that candles can sometimes do. The candle itself, when you're storing it, pop the lid back on, because then you won't get any dust around the top. If you're using matches, happens to me sometimes the end of the match comes off and it sort of sits inside the wax. And if you don't hoik that out, then it can act as another wick. And so then the candle can burn quicker. And once the candles burn all the way to the bottom, just clean it out and you've got this beautiful pot. You can put your cotton buds in there. You can store all sorts of it, put it on your bedside table, put your jewelry in it. It's just a pot that goes on forever. And that's kind of what I was thinking when I designed it, was just something beautiful that you'd have forever. So enjoy your candle. Hope it brings you many hours of happiness.